Hey, how's it going, everybody? Dennis here with H121 Racing. Some of you know me as Bochito, or the car is Bochito. And what we want to do is, there's not a lot of racing going on right now. There's no racing going on unless you're out there doing it on your own. It just takes some time and maybe bring some of our sponsors to highlight and talk about them. I think a lot of times we're so busy with other things in the racing. We mention our sponsors, but don't so much really devote a lot of time and talk about them. And very important, the role the sponsor plays in a race team. And as you can see by what I'm wearing, what I have here, today I want to talk to you about Baja Designs. And Baja Designs has been with us since day one, when we went to them with this idea of building a Class 11. And they're like, okay, we've heard this story before, and but they came on board and helped us out, helped us get started, and they've really become one of our major sponsors. And they take really good care of us, and they have a great package for us. And you know, this might not work for you, but this is what works for us. It's really worked out great. Dan Eckhart from Baja Designs sat down with us, and we went through everything, and this is what we came up with. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 types of lights that we run on Bochito. And let me talk about probably the 2 types of lights that we run the most, with the exception of our safety lights, and that is our Onyx Plus 10-inch bar. This is, of course, all the lights we have are LEDs, and they're just incredible lights. This is a new light that we had that replaced the 6-inch Onyx light that we had. Besides the Onyx 6 the Onyx Plus that we have on just about all the time, over here we have our XL 80s, and we have 2 types of XLs. We have XL 80s and XL Racer editions, and the difference is, as far as lumens, this is about a 9500 lumen light, and the Racer gives us 4500 lumens. And so they just both serve complete different purposes in the car, and we'll go over that in a minute. But typically what we do is the XL80, if you follow me over here, is that sits down here on near the front bumper area. And we have, you can see the 2 bottom lights have the diffusers to kind of throw the light out to help with some of the cornering. And of course we have the unobstructed lights on the top that just give a straight throw all the way out. So really does well. These lights, as long as it's dark, or even before it's getting dark, we click these on, and they'll stay on probably about 100% of the time, as long as it's dark and needed. But we pair this up with running with the light bar. And let me grab the Onyx Plus. Will typically sit right here, and between the XLs and the Onyx Plus, these are our 2 primary types of lights that we run consistently throughout the night. And with just these 3 lights on right here, the 1, 2, and 3rd light over here on this side, that we could run a whole race probably just on those lights. They're that good. They're awesome. So really good stuff that we're running there. So why do we have the Racer editions? Okay, these are the XL Racers, and follow me over here. And the XL Racers sit on a A-pillar bracket, and as you can see, both upper and bottom don't have any type of diffuser. They're just a straight throw. And when you hit the Diablo Lake Bed, Saldana, maybe a long stretch of road, and you're gonna put the foot down, that's when you'll click these guys on. Sometimes at night, because I am getting older, I'll go ahead and I'll turn everything on because I'm just tired, fatigued, and it helps just lighten everything up and keeping my attention a little bit there. So that's our XL 80s and our XL Racer editions. Other than that, some of you might see these lights on occasion. These are the S2s, the small S2s. We call these Bochito's eyes, and they don't really do anything as far as sight. They're kind of like eye candy, but they also help with pit signaling. When we're off in the distance and we can see these little green lights come up over horizons or from afar, and so it just kind of helps. Also, it's kind of fun. We like telling people, you know Bochito's coming when you see his green eyes in your rear view mirror. So those are the the S2s. Nice little light. And then on the back for our blue safety light and our yellow amber, we just have a pair of Squadron Pros. I mean, we don't run the Pros. We just run the Sports. Yeah, these are the Sport Edition. With the Sport Edition is kind of like their base entry on all their lights. So, but for just what we're using them for, the sports are fine. If you're a weekend warrior, even our pre-runner out here, we'll take a look at it in a second, that runs with the Sport Edition versus like an 80 or a Racer or a Pro Edition of the Squadron. So, but like I said, Baja Designs has been with us for a long time and great support. But what we want to do is not show you just the race car, which we can't show you all the race car either, because right now Bochito's going through a little makeover, and he's going to have a whole new look. So we're kind of trying to save as much of that as possible. Throw this back. Don't look, don't look.